What's going on, everybody? What's up? I was gonna do this in the car outside, but it's like there's no sun today, so I'm not even gonna do that. I was gonna do it, you know. There's not a huge benefit to going outside today, so I'm just gonna do it in here. Every time I speak, man, my nostril hurts. Like right in here hurts. Like the sinus. It's hilarious. It's like every time I speak, I'm like, ah. Dude, last night, so I had this dream last night that was like ridiculous. It was the dumbest thing ever. It was like as I was waking up, I had a dream that I was still doing stand-up. And I told this joke that's, I don't even know, it's not a joke, really. But the joke I told was about silverware. It was weird. And, like, everybody laughed at the joke. Like, it was the funniest thing ever. And I was like, oh, cool, I got a new joke. But, like, really, I didn't. Because, like, it's not funny, really. It doesn't even make sense, really. Like, I was sitting in a fucking, like I was, like, trying to tell this joke about like silverware or something, and I dreamed that it was like this joke that was amazing that went over with everybody, and I was like, I don't know, it made no sense because it wasn't a joke, it was a dream, but my rant was like the joke, I guess, and the rant was funny, but it's not. It was like I was like telling people like, so I'm at this guy's house or whatever, and we're eating the food, and the food is good and everything. And then I'm looking at my fork and the spoon, and I was thinking, like, geez, this is like the best silverware I've ever seen. And then they were like, what do you want to take it home with you? Go ahead, take it home with you. Yeah, because that's why I came over here. Because I want to take your silverware. Let me take a fork and a spoon home with me. And like that got like a eruption from the crowd. Like, that's not even funny. Like, dude, it was so weird. I was like, what? And then I woke up and I was still half asleep, and I was like, I gotta remember that joke. And I went into my phone and I was like, hey, remember the silverware joke or whatever. And then I hung up my phone. And then like I started waking up and stuff. And then after a few minutes, I was like, wait a minute. What the hell was I talking? Like, what was funny about the silverware thing? It was just like a rant that like went nowhere. But you know, when you're in a dream, things are like delusional. So like it was delusional that it was funny. It's not. I mean, maybe you could make that funny somehow. But as it wasn't funny, dude. It was weird. Midlife crisis dad jokes, says Mr. Nice Guy. Dude, it was so weird. Oh my God, Hector Gutierrez quoted something the other night, and I don't remember what it was, but it was wicked funny. What did you quote last night as we went off the air? I forgot what it was. Oh my God, dude, my sinuses hurt. Oh my God, dude, my sinuses are killing me. Like right in my face, just right in here, killing me. Oh my God. Never mow the lawn again, dude. I'm never mowing the lawn without a gas mask again. I don't care if I look crazy. I'm wearing a mask. I might wear a gas mask, dude. Amanda Carmen. What's up, Amanda? It's crazy, man. Bro, my face hurts. My face hurts. Oh, yeah, it was the, not Rammstein, but, Lindemann, yeah. That's what it was. He was quoting Lindemann, lyrics. And I was, laughing at it in the chat. I could hire Tommy to do it. Yeah, we could hire Tommy to do it, man. I don't know. Oh, my God. The alert's going out to everybody, I guess, you know? You know how they are here, on here. They're ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah.
To fuck, but no French letter. Without the condom, the sex is better. But every time, I get it in. A baby cries, and sometimes twins.
Hello.
I have 6 kids. and I don't like it. They eat too much and treat me like shit. They only wear push label cloth. If you give one hand, they bite off both. And all my friends, they...
Ah, God, I love Lindemann. Ramstein, whatever. Both of it. All of it. Give me it all. What's up, Amanda? How you doing? Hey, Joe, did you see about Jax hurting another wrestler? Or Nia Jax hurt another wrestler? I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that Nia Jax hurt another wrestler, to be honest. I mean, come on, man. She's so sloppy, it's ridiculous. Jazzberry, what up? Yeah, I'm watching what's going on in Minnesota. I mean, everybody's been talking about that. You know, we'll talk about that. The place is just, it's like destruction over there right now. Speaking of destruction, last night, in my own version of destruction, I accidentally left the bug zapper on. Many people saw this on Twitter. I left the bug zapper on by accident. And I'm telling you, man, this thing must have murdered thousands of bugs. Problem is, it also attracted thousands of bugs. Beetles and bugs that were lined up on the windows and the walls of my house at night, like a plague. So even though this was killing a bunch of them, there was like millions more that weren't running into the light. And there was like giant locust thing. There was some giant locust or something sitting on the chair outside. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And it's just giant locust. And it's still there right now. It's still outside. This giant, just friggin' locust thing. Like something like I've never seen before. You know, it's been a while since I've done a day stream. I think it was a week ago that I did one, or a week and a half ago, or 2 weeks ago, whatever it is. I don't know. But it seems like the day stream stuff dying down a little bit. You know, we hit these different time periods on YouTube and pockets. And it's always tough to figure out, you know, what to do and where to do it. And what's going on with YouTube and what's being shadow banned, what's being censored. Although if Trump passes this new law, I guess we can sue people now if we get shadow banned. So that'll be interesting. We talked about Mike Tyson. Yeah, man, I'm ready to see him come back, dude. I mean, I saw him on AEW the other night, but yeah, I would love to see Tyson just come and just, dude, if he really boxes Evander Holyfield, I'd love it. If he just fought the bastard. Yeah, I'm drinking tea. I'm drinking tea. I'm about to record podcast stuff with my buddy Brad Big Bacon. Big Bacon's going to be recording. He's got a podcast that he's promoting and stuff like that. So, going to do a little recording with him. Going to have my buddy Jake Link. And a couple other things too. So I'm doing that in a few minutes, but I'm killing some time by coming on live here just to hang out for a few and see what anybody wants to talk about. It's usually when I do these, it's up to you guys. I don't even have anything that I'm going to talk about. It's up to you guys to bring it up. I asked on Twitter, and pretty much nobody said anything other than Minneapolis riot, you know? Like, people said Minneapolis riot. And that was about it. About 4 comments about the Minneapolis riot. And that was basically all anybody said anything about. So, that's all people are thinking about right now is the riots.
Dad, is my tablet going to be here tomorrow?
No.
Is he here today? Can we get Mommy to get?
You can ask Mommy. I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing something. You can ask Mommy. Are you and Jake doing Out of Nowhere? Yeah, so hopefully Out of Nowhere is going down tonight. Hopefully Out of Nowhere is going down tonight. I got Famous B. We'll be recording our deal that's coming up. So me and Famous B's thing will be happening still. Will be me and Famous B's third episode, yo. Third episode. And then I'll be having my episode with Brad Hollister will be on. So hopefully that will be fun and be original, having Brad on. See if anybody tries to reach out to Brad afterwards. Commissioner Chris, Roe v. Wade on FX TV. What? Like the story of it? Or like what are you talking about? Have you watched Jane Roe? Oh, is it like, it was like a documentary going on? Is that what's going on? St. Paul's being looted? Dude, I heard a pawn shop's being looted. People like right near it have been sending me stuff about it. Luke Rojas was in the hospital yesterday. What the hell? Why? What did you do? Did JB find you for the thing you said? Joe WW used a bunch of jobber tag teams in the 2000s. Yeah, I guess they did. Tag team stuff was the best. I don't know, like what, early 80s and probably the 80s and the early 90s maybe. Oh, then they sort of came back a little bit. The 90s were fine too, to be honest, I think. At least it seemed like there was a tag team division. Yeah, you okay, Rojas? Is Rojas okay? We need to find out if Rojas is okay. Somebody tell me if he's okay. I need to know if Rojas is okay. Need to find out if Rojas is okay. I talked to Jesse the other day. He is alive. He's alive and well, it looks like. So that's good to know. On my Men to Offend podcast, I talked about some things. Going back to a flashback of Men to Offend from the other day. That was very interesting. But let me solve a problem I have here real quick. And while I do that, let's go back to a Anything Goes flashback, I guess. And we will wet ourselves. I don't know if they're going to do. Who knows what they're going to do. By the way, it's Anything Goes, episode 21. These are my shows where I randomly, in the middle of the day, usually pop up and do a stream. I hang out with you guys. It's a Q&A. We can talk about anything you want. Oh, that's not the clip I wanted, damn it. Just like, nope.
Times I felt like it was just too hammered in, and it really took away from some of his points because you're
right. And the one dude throws up a 3 and bricks, and then he throws up another 3 and bricks. Then he drives to the hoop and misses again, and then at some point he gets past the ball, and like there's somebody open, and instead of passing the ball, he takes another 3 and misses the net completely. You kind of look at him and you go, dude, what are you doing? You're like so off tonight, and then you go for that, like,
yeah,
or like
glory hog.
Like it's like
give me the winning shot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now you're burning time off the clock. You're hurting everybody.
Yeah, it was
fair,
like he went for the Hail Mary after he failed at all the other fucking dink and dunk plays.
To be fair to Luke, 98% of the people that have ever called your show are callers. Like, and 98% of the people that became co-hosts at any point in time started as callers, and only a small selection of them were actually fire right out of the gate and, never look back. Most people have to, build themselves up, get better, figure out what they're doing.
It's like, well, here's the thing. I'm going to put on who I think who's available. You know what I mean? I'm going to put on the shows who's available. If anybody else had been available, they would have been on. Nobody else came to me to come on the show. Nobody else called the show. I put on who's available. It's not like there's some selection here. Because I've heard people say that, like, why don't you could have done this instead. Well, no, I could. There was nobody else. I put on just about everybody who was waiting on hold got on. Not everybody, like Deity was there and a couple other people didn't get on last night.
Deity got on for a second.
Yeah, well, I was so pissed off. I just fucking left the whole Discord. So, but yeah, it was. It's not like I selected these people over anybody. It's nobody else called. But yeah, you know what Luke is like? Here's the thing. It's like a relief pitcher. It's like the dude as a call-in. I feel like a lot of times as a call-in, he's like a fucking 9 out of 10. But then when you put him on the whole time, sometimes he sort of roasts himself off he buries himself. It's weird. It's like I'm trying to think like a sports analogy or wrestling analogy, but it's like wrestling. It's like in WWE how Byron Saxon sucks on commentary, but as a backstage interviewer, he's really pretty good. Like, I would say that Byron Saxon as a backstage interviewer, he's not Mean Gene, and he's not like, Tony Schiavone or somebody like that. But
he brings a gravitas.
Yeah, but I believe him more.
Same thing with Renee. Amazing
yes!
for backstage interview role.
Exactly, like Renee as the pre-show hostess or whatever. She is great as the pre-show hostess to the show. But as a commentator, she's garbage. So, her commentary doesn't define her as a broadcaster because it sucks. But her pre-show commentary and analysis and hype that she does feels like a real show, like a NHL or NFL pre-show. So Renee Young in that role is like a 9 out of 10, or you know what I mean?
Play to your strength.
And Byron Saxton's like a B. He's like, if Mean Gene is an A, Byron Saxton is like a B. And everybody else in the company sucks. But Byron Saxton on commentary is like a D. So he's not playing to his strengths. So Rojas as a caller has been like a fucking A+ as a caller for the last 4 weeks. But on that show last night, he was, he assassinated himself about 7 times.
There was one part, and I did hear this again today. He said something to Tommy. I can't remember what it was. And Tommy goes, I just love to run into you and bash your face in. Or pound your face. Because when he said it, I thought he was going to say pound your froggy ass. Because I've heard that so much. But he was like, I just love to pound your face.
He was talking. I go, Tommy, you're talking to someone underage, Tommy would be like, oh. No, Tommy don't care. Luke Rojas is about to be 18 anyway, so Tommy could get away with it.
Yeah, he's on the cusp of legality. Friggin' Tommy, though, he just seemed like he was pre-triggered before he got on the show. The makeup looked good, like you said, but he was raring to go, it felt like he was bent out of shape. And you tried to address it, but just seemed like that was a tough nut to crack.
Yeah, and then the second half, he was just in his own world, going back to playing on his phone, playing with toys around him, and whatever. And it got to the point where Joe and I just started calling it out. It's like, hey, what's on your phone? Here's a TikTok again. What did we start saying? Debe and Trisha and trying to get his attention. At one point, he totally blanked it out until someone straight up said his name.
Yeah, I think I said something about his mom, or was that? I don't know.
Yeah, well, it was something like that. Well, and you even went to the Debe well, and you said something about Debe's cunt, and he just kept going on with what he was doing. I'm like, geez, he's really tuning us out.
Yeah, he was TikToking or tweeting or whatever, and I was like, you know what, fuck this. You know what, because here's the thing. He fucking hit me up before the show, and he's like, Joe, you think I could get a couple bucks and I could come on monetize this tonight? I could get I don't know, $50 or something, and I could come on. And I'm like, and he goes, because it's going to be my last show for a while or whatever. And I'm like, why? What the fuck? What? I'm like,
you think something happened yet again? You're like, fuck.
Well, yeah, see, he hit me up. I didn't even ask him to be on. He hit me up.
Denny's is open again, so.
And I'm like, okay. He goes, yeah, I'm going to come and monetize this, and that will be it for a while. And I think it's got something to do with I don't know if it's something to do with Bailey, but so if you fast forward months ago, everybody remembers I made this video on Tommy where I like he shit on me, his chat room shit on me, so I made this video where we're exposing what Tommy did because I thought what Tommy did was fucked up, and he was trying to say he didn't do anything, and I said fuck that, you did. And there were some people coming to me saying I was a dickhead. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm going to show you why. And I put out the video that's still up on my website, by the way, joecronenshow.net, which, by the way, some people are members of because they don't like Patreon. So instead they buy the stuff on joecronenshow.net directly. You guys can become members and then it unlocks all the same stuff. But cheap plug. They he was like, yeah, he's like, all right, I'm back. I'm back, everybody. I had to go do something. Sorry about that. Didn't expect to have to do something in the middle of this little live stream here that I'm doing. But that was from Corrupted Podcast last week. So if you guys want to hear that, go jump on Patreon if you guys can. We could definitely use the support on Patreon. If you guys haven't jumped on Patreon yet, we have a bunch of podcasts coming to Patreon. Famous B is back for episode 3 of me and Famous B's deal. I told you a couple days ago I was going to do that. I almost decided to cancel it because things just make me grumpy out there. But, you know, so there's that, but whatever. I'm looking for some people. I'm looking for new people. Again, like always, I always try to look for new people to be on the shows, to podcast with, and to do things with. So I've been looking around. I've got some good things coming up, maybe, possibly. So hopefully we can do that. And then we can start having things that are, you know, that don't get, you know, ripped off or taken, or like people that don't whore themselves around the community or whatever, and just go on everything and just whatever. Trying to get back to that, having some new fresh faces out there. So working on that, you know, that's what I've been really working on recently, is trying to, you know, get originality again. Every time I get originality, someone or something about whatever gets unoriginal, and it's like, I gotta recreate something again, and then people get sick of it. So I'm always trying to recreate, as you know. You know, we're gonna be getting the belt back soon, so we may decide to do something with the belt. I'm not really sure yet what we do with the belt, but I have an idea for it, I think, to incorporate it back into like monetize this. But it's like, we're going to stick with the wheel concept, I think, but then there's going to be an aspect of the belt. It's more rare, though. It won't be like every week. You know, it will go back to being defended every like couple months or something. And I think that will keep it really special and stuff like that if it's every couple months. And then, of course, the wheel concept, too. I think that will work well, like it's been working. But, yeah, that's about it, man. You should have got the belt back months ago. Well, I mean, I could get the belt back if I wanted to, but I just didn't want to. You know, part of it was, you know, we didn't have the P.O. box, and they were giving me a hard time with the post office stuff. I don't know, Sleepy Never. Once a month? Maybe once a month. That might be too much, though. You know, I almost think, you know. I don't know. Monica's got all the previous points down, so imagine what it's going to look like when we bring the belt back and we have all the points tallied up. The belt is with S.Dollar in Canada. That's why it's been such a pain in the ass. It's like $50 to ship it back, and it's a mess now and all these things. But he's been ready to ship it back. I just haven't had the P.O. box. It's going to be about $80 total, like when you look at it, to get it back here. But, you know, it's coming back. We got to get it back, man, because we got to have the belt, man. Maybe we should just present it to Himmelgod or somebody. I'll wear that bitch on stage. Hell yeah, man, that'd be sick. Sleepy Never. Imagine you wearing that, doing stand-up. Imagine Sleepy Never on the stage. What's up? In case you guys are wondering what's around my waist, I'm wearing the championship from a white guy who begs for money in his basement. Like, none of them will get it, but that's funny to say. I don't know. That'd be hilarious shit. That'd be really funny.
What else we got? Oh,
Speaking of
a
money.
little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
A little bit of bubbly.
My dear Joe, we gotta set up a pod to do one day together.
We do.
Talk some sports and wrestling and just be gay together.
We do. Robbie, we really do, man. We are going to do. If you're doing anything today, man, I'm doing these little recordings today, like 10 to 15 minutes, 20 minutes today. So, man, if you want to stop by, hit me up today. I'm trying to get everybody on this. I'm going to be releasing my other podcast, so that's going to be cool. And then Patreon is going to have a bunch of shit. But, yeah, if you guys want to hear the rest of that episode, it's 2 hours. It's on Patreon. Robbie Hyde, thank you, man. I don't want to bring you on as a co-host. You're donating. I mean, what am I going to do? I'm just kidding. But no, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Here are the producers. So thank you to the producers, the people that went up to the $25 tier. I know a lot of people are going to wait to sign up for the 1st of June. Some people already have signed up anyway. They're like, I don't care. I'll take the double hit. So thanks to those people. We're a couple days away from the 1st of the month. But big time help on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Plus you get 30 hours of bonus content. We got to give it up for the top guys on Streamlabs of the month, though. And they are D. Welsh, who actually is taking a break, man. Congratulations. He's having a kid. He's going to be a dad. So shout out to D. Welsh, man. He was the top donator of the month as far as Streamlabs goes. This does not include Super Chat. Number 2 was Junebug. Junebug. So D. Welsh has had to go away because he's having a kid for a couple months. Junebug was chased out of the community, so he's gone. But thank you to Junebug for being here while he was. It's Ballsy. Is in 3rd place. And not only is Ballsy in 3rd place, but it's Ballsy dropped 70-something gifted subs on Twitch the other day. It was insane. 70-something gifted subs. It was like 72 or something like that. He gifted subs to everybody. It was crazy. Jason Tarr in 4th place. Black Lab. Edward Furlog. Broken Ambrose. Sith Neegan. And 535 dropping bombs the other night. Chiz Hickneys, longtime staple, man. He made the top 10. And top 10 is pretty crazy. Top 10's over 300. For the 10th spot was over $300. So, man, that's for the month. Thank you guys for keeping the shows alive like you do. That's what I'm doing here, man. I'm just having a little check-in with you guys. Little convo, check-in, whatever, talk about whatever. I'm a little bit messed up because I've got allergies, so I look crazy and sound like I'm like a mess, and it's because of my allergies, dude. Like, I mowed the lawn the other day, and the crazy thing is, like, I'm stupid, man, because I'm out there mowing the lawn, and I'm doing all this work, and, like, the shit's hitting me in the face. Like, the grass, like, I'm eating grass. Like, it's like, it's throwing rocks everywhere and throwing grass everywhere and all this stupid shit. And fucking, there was, like, times where stuff hit me in the face, and, like, I swallowed grass. I was like, and I'm, like, spitting it out. And so it's no wonder yesterday I woke up with a ripping headache, like something was wrong. And today I wake up with, like, all my sinuses clogged in here. And it's like, dude, no wonder. I fucking ate the grass the other day. You know? It's crazy. But what's up to Derailed? What's up, fucking Drew? How you doing, man? Every 3 months, in my opinion, Ryan Romano, what? I want to wear that bitch on stage. That'd be sick, Sleepy Never, if you wore that on stage again, man. That'd be crazy. 6 mobile strike forces responding currently. Damn. Robbie Hyde, thanks for the $3. That's crazy. It's crazy in Minnesota right now. Like, it's a Minnesota Vikings fan. They're looking for him out there. I heard he's gonna be murdered. So Minnesota Vikings fan. He's like running around like an idiot in the neighborhoods, like, "Hey, how you doing?" And, like, people just like cut his fucking legs off and stuff like that. Imagine that. Reopened state sets new record in COVID deaths. Damn, Wisconsin saw a record number of new coronavirus. Blah 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 blah. I mean, you know, what are you going to, of course you're going to see that. But they make it sound like it's the record of the country. Reopened state sets new record. Like they make it sound like it's like a record, like they just broke a record. It's like every day there's a record because every day it goes up. So it's a record every day. So that's all. Like, it's just like misinformation news. Like, sets a record. Of course it set a record. Every day it's going to set a record until it stops. So, like, this headline is just retarded. Like, 1 minute there's, like, headlines that are, like, New Zealand, like, or Sweden plan didn't work. And then the next minute they're like, Sweden did it right. But now they're saying, like, Sweden has, like, the worst death rate of almost anywhere. So apparently Sweden has, like, one of the worst death rates. Like, the rate. Like, if you get it in Sweden, you're more likely to die than somewhere else. So, like, it's like but then right next to it, there'll be an article that's like, Sweden does it right. It's like, well, which one is it? What are you talking about? They just make up all kinds of bullshit to fit whatever side is whatever. Like, you don't know if the reason the death rate in Sweden is higher, it could be because they just got unlucky and some older people, they have older living people there because people live to be older because they're healthier, maybe. That could be it. And so they have a higher death rate, just like Italy. Although they had people crammed on top of each other. Or maybe it's because in Sweden they're ignoring it so much that people are still, like, making out in couples and they're getting in each other's faces. And it seems to be when you're in somebody's face, you get, like, more of a lethal, I don't know, more of a potent version of the virus. I mean, that, I don't know, dude. Like, they're saying that. They're saying that, like, direct contact like that is super worse, and you can, like, double it or something like that, which is why the nurses and doctors were getting it so bad. So I don't know. So maybe that's true. Maybe maybe it's just bad luck. Maybe it's RNG, bro. Could be that too. Just weird luck. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I'm done thinking about it, though. I'm sitting in my house anyway. I'm not going anywhere. So, I mean, I don't care. Go do whatever you want. I'll be in my house. Luckily, for me. But I would have been here anyway. We were talking about SpaceX the other day, and these guys look hilarious. But I like the spacesuits. Good spacesuits right here. What?
I'm putting Melly down here. Clover's getting in her face and she's getting mad about it.
Who's getting mad?
What?
Okay.
Melly's just being grumpy, so she's down here with you.
Okay. My teeth hurt like crazy right now. My teeth are killing me, man. I feel horrible. Fuck allergies. Drew for new monetize this champion. That could happen, man. But you remember the last time Drew got the belt? He tried to penetrate it, man. He tried to penetrate. St. Paul's going crazy. We gotta go check it out, man. Imagine if we saw a Minnesota Vikings fan, like, running through the crowds, like, ah! That'd be hilarious, dude. I would never not, like, that would be the funniest goddamn thing I'd ever seen. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It looks like it's pretty crazy. I'm trying to find, like, a live feed or something to watch, like, where, like, shit's going nuts. You can't believe some of the stuff you're seeing, man. I can't find live streams now, but I was finding them. I think it's on Twitter mostly, but Twitter's probably, like, silencing them now or whatever. Yeah. I don't know. I can't find them. I don't know what you sent me, Luke Rojas, in a DM, because whatever you sent me, I've blocked whatever that is or those people, so I can't really see that. But we'll see. I don't know. Luke, I don't really agree with your comment about monetize this though. I spin the wheel like we like stop. We literally like take forever to spin the wheel. Your comment is that you don't like the wheel on monetize this because you think it interrupts the show. But we literally like wait a while before we spin the wheel until the end. So like there's like 5 hours and like we were like behind in the donations by an hour at one point, like 2 hours. I mean, the people in the chat are screaming like, you got to spin the wheel. What the fuck? Like, and we're like taking forever to spin it. So I don't really agree with you. We seem to like talk for like 15, 20 minutes sometimes. And then I spin the wheel finally. Like it's not, I think it's fine. It's like 10 minutes of talk or 20 minutes of talk. And then we spin the wheel. Then we spin the wheel. Then we spin the wheel. If you start talking while the wheel stuff is going on and then you get interrupted, I mean, that ends up being your own fault. So I don't really agree with that. But I get what you're saying, but I just don't agree with you. Because when I go watch the show, it's like, we'll talk for like 30 minutes, and then we'll like spin the wheel like 4 times, and 4 donations will come in, and then we'll spin the wheel. And so like, I don't know, man. I think it's fine. Sometimes it does. You know, it can be clunky or whatever. But yeah, I don't really think it's that big a deal. But yeah, a lot of times, Luke, you just keep talking like really fast, so like it's gotta stop you at some point. But I don't know, man. Nothing's pure anymore on anything I do, so what's the use in doing anything anymore, you know? What's the use of doing any shows anymore, man? Everything I do will just be redone or something like that. So who cares? Just come Uncorrupted then. There's no Wheel Uncorrupted podcast. That's just straight talk. It's on Patreon though.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Hey, not to bring up wrestling, but did you see the clips I sent you with both Mike Tyson and Jericho after the show, building more intrigue for this match, and I like it. Hope you're well. 100 blue heart.
Damn, I did, James. Actually, I thought about making a video about it. He was so good, man. Tyson was like, well, it was pretty good. It wasn't crazy, but yeah, Tyson was like, I'm gonna be back to fuck you up, Jericho, or something like that. It was something like that, and I was like, whoa, okay, that's pretty good. But yeah, they kept it going afterwards. So I think it's, like you said and other people said, it's definitely feels like it's going to lead to something, no doubt. So that's cool, because I find Mike Tyson entertaining as hell, man. I love that guy. That's one of those guys, dude. I love that guy. You would have to like show me the bodies and the video. If Mike Tyson ever came out like Mike Tyson alleged murder, like, or whatever, like I would have to like see the bodies and him doing it. Like I'd like go to bat for him forever. You know what I mean? Just like the rape victim or whatever that he allegedly raped or whatever. Like I'd have to see her screams and his jism like to like believe that he did something wrong. Because I just love that guy so much. I'll just be biased and tell you I love Mike Tyson, man. That was funny. He's a funny bastard, man. Looks like yeah, it looks like it's a crazy time in Minnesota right now, man. I hope everybody's okay. I hope people don't go outside thinking, let's have some fun, man. Let's have some good times, yo. Let's go outside and have some fun. Just tear it up, brother. Let's go out there and have fun. And then you get shot in the face with a fucking gas grenade or shrapnel from something or a rubber bullet. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to do it. But yeah, I would not want to go out there, man. I would not want to be going out even just to fuck around, just to be like, hey, let's go crazy, let's riot, because fuck it. and we're mad, you know, because I mean, I've done that too, man, where I've gotten delirious and I've like, let's go out and fuck shit up, fuck this. Like, I've done that before too. Like, I've gotten like delirious, like where you're mad and you're angry and you want to just go out and, you know, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? But it is funny watching. Listen, I always come a lot of times from a different perspective, from an anti-SJW perspective. But I gotta tell you, man, it's a little hypocritical seeing the people like Tommy Lahren or whatever her name is, and those people being like, "Oh, this is absolutely terrible," and it's like, yeah, didn't you say it was terrible when people were kneeling and stuff like that? You lost, like they lost their minds. Like these people freaked out more over the kneeling at a football game than they are flipping out about this, but they're still flipping out about this. So it's like, what do you want? You know, when you say like, you know, oh, look at these assholes lighting the city on fire. A lot of the times it's people from other areas doing it too. It's not even people from that town. It's like other people coming in being like, I'm going to go crazy because fuck it. I drove here from fucking somewhere else to fuck some shit up. Because people don't care, man. And Tommy Lahren's like, oh, you know, and it's like I tweeted out, you know, I don't normally tweet these like SJW little catchy things, but I just had to, man. Like, this lady is just funny. Like, she's like flipping out about the kneeling at football games, and now this is happening. She's mad the same way she was mad about that. And it's like, okay, well, this is why people protest like peacefully, like in a good way, because it's like that's what you do, man. You peacefully protest.
Shit bomb
if you can.
Have you heard Trump is prepared to sign an executive order that has something to do with social media? Don't know many of the details, but it's so great to have a leader who stands up against censorship.
James Metzler, thank you for the $5. I don't know the specifics. I can't tell if I'm terrified by that or happy. I think if it's a good thing, if it's good, and I don't know if it is, we have to read it first, obviously, which is something I struggle with. But we have to read it first, and if it turns out that it basically stops you from being discriminated against, that could be a game changer, man. I'm banned from Twitter forever. Why? I want to know. Why can Kathy Griffin say that she wants to kill the president, but I can't say MTV hates white people? Why can't I do that? Why can all these other people be banned, but other people aren't banned for the same thing? It's a public forum as far as I'm concerned. I don't think it's a private company anymore. I think Twitter and these places are public forums. I think they should start making a new rule that whenever more than like 1 million or something people are expressing themselves somewhere, I mean, it's a public place at this point. It's where people go to say things. But I don't know, man. Maybe that's a slippery slope, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe what the president's going to do is like dictator-like, and it's not good. You know what I'm saying? Pretend Obama was doing this about something. I don't know. And maybe, I don't know. I'm not really sure. James Metzler, man, thank you for the $5. Thank you, bro. Tommy Lahren, how does looting, rioting, destroying your own community bring justice for anyone? What do you want them to do, Neil? Because she was mad about that. So there's nothing you can do. Just be killed and shut up. Don't riot. Don't protest. Don't wear a bandana. Because Tommy Lahren's going to get mad at everything you do. Now, in the past, I've actually liked Tommy Lahren. I've actually liked her. But at this point, her hypocrisy now pisses me off. I can't stand hypocrisy. And, you know, we're all guilty of it at some point, probably. But this is full-on hypocrisy. Like, all right, they can't wear T-shirts. They can't wear bandanas. You can't protest, you know. And now you're destroying your own play. So there's nothing you can do. If you feel like you're being wronged, there's nothing you can do, according to Tommy Lahren. We now know that. It's a fact. If you burn your city down, that's not good. So then you go, well, okay, how about we take a knee at a football game? Well, that's no good. If you wear a T-shirt, that's no good. So nothing's good for Tommy Lahren. So I have now figured out that she is a lying idiot because she doesn't agree with anything. So there's nothing you can do. Just sit there and take it, according to Tommy Lahren. And then this guy, the Undisputed Butler or something, the Undisputed Blurred, said, bro, I respect you so much. Thank you, brother. Well, I love you. And then the funniest thing about this whole tweet is what I'm about to show you, is the GIF that I put below his tweet. I don't know why this cracks me up. I don't know why, but this cracks me the hell up. Clark Kent ripping off his... Oh, man. I turned into one of those, like, SJW white knights looking for validation from black people. I feel bad now, but still, this is funny. He goes, bro, I respect you so much for that, brother. And I don't know why, but... Maybe nobody thinks this is funny. I showed this to Leah, and she goes, I don't know what the fuck you're doing right now. I'm like, I don't know either, but for some reason, this GIF below that comment cracks me up hysterically, and I don't... Oh, there's something wrong with me, dude. There's something really wrong with me. Oh, my God. They say your own city. We don't own anything. Well, I mean, you know, you have your... I don't know. You have it's still a crime to commit arson and to steal and to break windows and to loot buildings. So like it's not good. What they're doing isn't good. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people that are doing it are probably just the bad people, you know? Stealing arson is a perfect way to make change, says Sleepy Never. I mean, what else do you do? Nothing else works. Does anything work ever or at all, though? I mean, really. I posted a video on my Twitter about this shit, made it clear what I think about it. Well, we know what you think about it, Tex. You're more outraged about the outrage. Tommy NC 2010, he's here. Watch it. We're going to have a gigantic meteorite coming towards us soon, at some point. That's what Tommy just said. Tommy is the astronomer personified. Oh my God, Tommy! If we could create a new YouTube channel with you, I better tell you this in private, or somebody will take it. But Tommy, if we could create the astronomer personified, and like Tommy, you like turn around in the video like. And then then we like feed you all these ridiculous ideas about space that aren't true or like conspiracy like or like crazy, and you just present them as facts, and then you say, okay folks, see you next time through the wormhole with Tommy NC or whatever, and then then you turn around like a clock and then shrink and then get sucked into a black hole. And then, like, some goofy music plays.
What else we got?
Oh, my God.
Oh, a little bit of the
Let's
bubbly.
do
That's it. Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it.
Someone has lost their life for the looting to stop, so I offer the autistic honky Tommy for sacrifice to the cause of peace.
Oh, no. AJ Adams, thank you for the $3. Autistic boy? Jesus. Tommy, can I tell you that a meteorite is a solid piece of debris from an object like an asteroid or a comet or an actual like meteor or something like that? So like saying that a gigantic meteorite is going to hit us. So like a gigantic meteorite would be like the size of a basketball. Tommy, I love you, bro. A gigantic meteorite. That'd be like being like, man, someday I'm gonna get stabbed to death by like a monster-sized snowball or whatever. I don't know. It's not even right, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't know, dude. Like a meteorite, it's like, you know, snow, Tommy, how snow falls down from the sky and it's tiny little snowflakes. Sometimes they're big, but they're still small, you know. You would never see a giant boulder of snow falling from well, you could, but we never see giant boulders of snow falling. You never see a gigantic meteorite. What happened to the dinosaurs, then, if you don't think that there's another meteorite like that? Tommy, the word meteorite basically means tiny piece of something that falls off an asteroid. So, Tommy, you mean to say asteroid, Tommy. An asteroid killed the dinosaurs. A meteorite is a small piece of debris. So a meteorite wouldn't hit the Earth and destroy the Earth because it's a meteorite. It'd be like if I said a pin was going to hit the Earth and destroy us all. A pin wouldn't do that. It's tiny. Oh my God. You think because I corrected you on meteorite that I don't believe in asteroids? I believe in asteroids, Tommy. Oh my God. No, Tommy, I know what you're saying, man. You're right. It's an asteroid could hit us. That's true. But a meteorite is literally like the definition of a tiny piece of space debris. Tiny piece. Like it can't be big. But I know what you're trying to say, though. It was just funny. I think it was... I got to be honest. I didn't realize what Tommy said until I read Troy's quotations, and I went, oh, my God, that's hilarious. Okay, I meant asteroid. Okay, my bad. Tommy, I'm always teaching you what the high school didn't teach you, okay? I'm just always here to try to teach you what high school didn't teach you. That's all. Well, if you think about it, anything...
What else we got?
And in
a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
No crime is solved with more crime. It's that simple. It's why I'm glad citizens decided to show up and stop looting and tearing up their entire city. If someone burglarizes your mother's house, you don't find the burglar and vandalize his.
James Metzler, thanks for the $3. No, you find him and you hang him. Yeah, I think it's different. I just feel bad for the store owners. You know what I mean? They didn't do anything, and they're like, what the fuck? All my life is ruined, and I didn't even do it. Like, so what's going on? So, yeah, that sucks for them. They're probably pissed. Tommy, again, says, if you think about it, anything and a ginormous eyes could honestly destroy our planet coming at a top speed. Tommy, you should just call in because this typing is like I'm gonna kill I don't know what's going on here. No, well, if something small is coming at the Earth at a rapid speed, like a monstrous amount of speed, it will break up and burn up and disintegrate in the atmosphere through the Earth's heat shield. So like it probably won't make it. That's why you get those little meteorites a lot of times. They're like basketballs. Then by the time they hit the Earth, they're like golf balls. Oh, God, I love you, Tommy. That's fucking hilarious. Tommy, baby. Shout out to all the producers on Patreon, man. Guys, I don't want anybody... If you're going to sign up today, I get it. That's cool. But you will be...
What else we
don't
got?
want to get charged twice.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Hey Tommy, did Crystal tell you that a 10-inch black meteorite went into her mouth and exploded right after your mom turned a trick for $5?
Oh, my God. AJ Adams, thanks for the $3, man. Me and Tommy have an Honestly podcast coming out. We recorded it before he announced his leaving the community until July or August or whatever he's doing, which is suspect and weird anyway. But whatever. I'm going to have a sip of this soda here. Having a good time with you guys. Just hanging out. AJ Adams, thank you for the $3, man. Yeah, if you want to become a patron, go ahead. But you'll be charged on the 1st again. So if you're a current patron, no problem. You'll be charged on the 1st, no problem. But if you're not a patron and you sign up today, I don't know 100%, but I think you'll be charged twice. I think. So, wait
Shut
till
up
the
and
first.
bend over. Finish it. Finish it.
Oh my God, don't finish it.
Gargle,
Please
gargle.
don't finish it.
I'm gonna finish it. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just felt the need to donate a little. Love you, Joe.
Oh, Ryan Romano, thank you, man. Thank you, dude. Much appreciated, brother. I appreciate that, dude. At least I can justify the stream a little bit, you know? Much appreciated, dude. You know it, sir.
Shell shock, Ryan Romano. Ryan Romano, I'm gonna finish you. You want me to finish you? I'll finish Troy. Where's Troy been? Seriously. I miss Troy on Throwdown. What the fuck? Bullshit that Troy ain't on Throwdown. It's fucking his show with Joe, basically. Now he's not there. Fuck everything. Funny bastard. Now he's gone. Why? Yeah, what up? What up, Pat Buck? You dumb fuck. I'm gonna throw you in a truck. I'm gonna beat your ass right now. Oh my god, yeah, your mom's a cow. Finish it. Finish it. Suck my dick. Finish it. Finish it. Suck my dick. Finish it. Finish it. Suck my dick. Finish it. Finish it. Finish it quick. Shell shock. 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 Shell suck my cock. Shell shock. Yeah. Yeah, Pat Buck sucks. I hope he gets fired from the WWE. You know what, Pat Buck? I'm gonna get you fired. Did you know that, Pat? I'm gonna get you fired from the WWE. I'm gonna get you fired all night. I'm gonna get you fired. I'm gonna snap back, clap back. Pat Buck, you homosexual fraud.
The last time you talked to Pat,
I sent him a message and just personally let him know the other day that I'm gonna personally get him fired when I'm fucking healthy if he doesn't get fired before that, and enjoy the ride short term that he's up there. So, and I know his buddy wants to say you're supposed to be a motivational speaker and be positive. I am, but I'm also, I don't put up with little bitches, and I'm a fighter at the end of the day. And if a guy's gonna run his mouth, and Pat was running his mouth to other promoters, speaking ill of me, that I'm an asshole and that I'm horrible to work with. All I say is ask any promoter I've ever worked for what the story was, and you're not. The proof is in the pudding. These people robbed his buddy KM and fucking Pat and all these other crew of guys were doing homosexual wrestling activities with an old man and robbed him of nearly $1 million, which they joked about it. Oh, it was never anything. I heard what was going on with those guys.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
If you were to sign up on Patreon today, it would charge you the upfront fee today, then the monthly fee on the first. Also, Debbie is on her way to Keemstars to turn herself into a cream star.
Turn herself into a cream star. I like that. You're going to be a cream star now, you whore. Hey, Debbie, you're going to be a cream star. You hear that? Ghost of Tommy's Barber, thank you for the $9. Thank you for the $9. Let me see. Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you do Patreon. So I guess you could sign up on Patreon today. But I don't exactly... Yeah, I guess you could sign up on Patreon today. I guess I don't want people double charged is all, you know. But I very much appreciate it if you do sign up. I will shout you out. We got a lot of bonus content on Patreon. It's a good way to support the show, whatever. I mean, donating live works just fine if you want to do that always. That's cool too. But if you if you're like, I want to hear all the bonus stuff or whatever, or all the other things, and then I mean, you want to jump over there. Shout out to Jacob, who became a $25 producer. He's not on the list yet. So Jacob, I will have you on there soon, man. Thank you, dude, for coming back and being a producer again. That's good shit. Troy's in the chat. Love Troy. Give him some love. How do we get the launch is rescheduled for Saturday, Rick Badboy. But the weather on Saturday doesn't look very good either, apparently. So, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to get some, you may get another cancellation, which sucks. That sucks because I was looking forward to watching that fake launch. I mean, that launch in a space or whatever. I don't know. People are saying it's fake. Nah, I mean, listen, it looks real to me. And, like, all the stuff we do, you know, I know that stuff is fake sometimes and things are fake. And I don't rule anything on. I think we should question everything. But, I mean, come on, dude. Like, our phones are like magic, dude. Like, what we do with these is like magic. It's crazy. What we do on the internet is crazy. How satellites work in the sky is real. We know that. Like, we just know so many different things. Troy will never know how hard he made me laugh on Throwdown 30. I don't remember what he said, but I do miss... Troy was on Throwdown, what was it, like 6 weeks ago or 5 weeks ago? He came back or something, or maybe it was 10 weeks ago now. Shit, I don't even know. But I remember we had him on, and it was a good show. I think I just did Throwdown the other night solo. Didn't I do a solo Throwdown the other night? There was so much to talk about. I was able to just rattle through some stuff. Yeah, my favorite, I definitely, you know, I like Jesse and I like Drew, and I liked when other people popped in on Throwdown too. I liked when I first started Throwdown, it was just me solo, and it was just me going to go off on somebody and have somebody on as a guest and talk about stuff. And that's sort of what I did, but then we got Troy on, and it was like on a roll for a little while with me and Troy, and that's my favorite time with Throwdown, when I had Troy on. It was Troy Down. We were doing Troy Down. Okay, Fabe, what up, dude? I'm not feeling too much better. I'm sore and shit, but how are you doing, man? What? Oh, so, dude, you did your last show the other night for real? Like, are you really doing that? Like, what's going on with you? What the hell's happening? You got to hit me up. I miss doing stuff with Connor, too. I miss having him on. JB got to Leah, got to DMOON, got to Tommy, got to Troy. Luke Rojas. What's up, man? Nah, I don't think so. I was telling people I like Troy because Troy's like somebody who's like, I'm like, hey, you want to be on the show tonight or whatever? And Troy will be like, no. Or like, no, I don't, not really. But then sometimes he does want to be on, so it's weird. You never know when Troy wants to be on or not. He definitely wants to be on a lot less than he ever was before.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Yum yum debase cunt.
I'm Tommy's barber. Thanks for the $3. I think I'm Tommy's barber. Thank you. I think Leah got sick of all the people, and she got mad at a lot of the things that, like, of people's, like, the stuff, like, with the bad stuff in the community and the trolls and the what people do to each other and the content and, like,
what else we got?
Things like that.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
I don't know.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Hey Tommy, you faggot, did you know Debe is cunty and Crystal is slutty that sucks sticker day?
Damn. AJ Adams, thank you for the $3. Yeah, I liked Moon a lot. Yeah, I liked Moon. Yeah, I always liked Moon. Yeah, hopefully, maybe we'll get him back someday. I don't know. We'll see. He's best friends with somebody else, so. Joe's Shake Things Up rant is up there.
What else we got?
Really?
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
If you kill a coon, you should get pooned. Faggot cop.
Oh my God. Awandi in Abu Dhabi. That was not. Oh my god, Awandi. That is so fucked up, bro. That is good thing you're not white. If you said that, Troy is on the phone. Troy's here.
What up? What up?
What's up, baby? How you doing?
That's so weird hearing the sound of your voice while the sun's out.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, it's weird. It is weird. I was supposed to do all this stuff, and yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm supposed to do stuff. I feel I'm just retarded. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I've been saying that for years. You don't gotta tell me.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I use that as one of your biggest defense points. Whenever people get mad at you, I'm like, oh, it's not his fault. He's an idiot. Leave him alone.
Yeah, that's basically what happens. I really am an idiot. It's weird.
I don't know why people don't believe that. People just yell at you nonstop about how you're stupid and they hate you and you do dumb things. And then you do a dumb thing and people accuse you of being an asshole. They don't get it.
Yeah. Well, the worst is writing. When I write things, that's the worst. Like when I've typed to people, I've seen people snap on me like when I type to them, and then I'm like, oh, and then I have to like retype, like that's not what I meant, and then they go like, sure, or something like that. Then I'm like, oh no, like so I just give up on typing to people because I'm an idiot. Like I don't really, my words don't convert well from my brain. So, I mean, like, my words don't convert well vocally, like, from my brain, like, outward. So, like, imagine converting them to paper or, like, to typing.
You're proving your point right now.
Right. See? It's, yeah, I mean, the biggest example is what happened with that Tommy thing the other day on Twitter, Tommy Z. That was really funny. I mean, like, I was like, wow. You know, the only thing that sucked about that was that I started actually getting sad that he didn't understand my wrestling promo video. You know, because
he's in a different. I mean, we're all in a different mindset than we were. However, the fuck many years ago that was. What was that? Like 5 years ago now, at least, something like that.
Yeah.
You know, he's gone on to do all the crazy fucking drama shit. He's used to people doing weird shit like that. He probably doesn't even remember, to be honest. He forgot all the shit he's been doing since then.
Yeah. Well, but no.
What it was like.
Well, I just talked to him like a couple months ago. Like I was literally talking to him on his thing. And, yeah, he just took that as, like, oh, he's dead serious and stuff with it. I'm like, no. I'm
like, I remember a couple years ago, he was having a big celebration. Like, he brought back Shop from the Point for something special. Like, it was after he stopped doing it for, like, 2 years. He had, like, a one-off random thing. And I happened to see it, and I, like, called in live to wish him the best or whatever. And when he hung up, he was talking to Jeff. He like Jeff didn't even remember who it was, and he was like, "Oh, you know, he's one of Joe's friends or something like that." He fucking didn't even remember. Like, I knew the guy pretty well for a couple of years, and kind of forgot.
Yeah. I think at least he gives me more credit, like that I'm this conniving, like whatever. I was like, no, it's not, because it's a little bit true in a way, like because it was like supposed to be, it was supposed to get attention. It was supposed to show him like, this is my new Twitter. It's really me. Like, you're not answering me. Let me do this now. And
yeah,
then,
it's a fine line between being a fake douche and a real douche, and for some people, it's not worth the effort to try to decipher.
Yeah,
that one
I made a mistake. I need to walk away from everybody, man. I gotta I gotta learn to walk away from people. It's like, cause like I go, oh man, this person, like, you know, I get hung up on it for a little bit. The only thing that bothered me was like, wow, that guy hates me, like, because he flipped on a dime. He didn't think like, oh, you idiot, Joe. Like, let me message you and be like, dude, what are you doing? Like, because I might have even said like, yeah, I was trying to joke around with you. I'll delete the tweet or whatever. I'll even apologize to you on Twitter if you want. But I was just joking around, you know, trying to get your attention, and I finally got it. That's what I needed. I needed to get a hold of you. And then he would have been like, oh, okay.
As normal people would just go, why not send a video that goes, hey man, this is my new thing. Hit me up. I got something to tell you.
Well, the thing is, I did
that's not your style.
No, I know, but here's the thing. I did do that, and I got no response. So. Now, a normal person would just give up then and just be like, all right, whatever. But, like, I was like, no, I've got to tell him. So, like, I don't know. Whatever. I'm dumb. But
yeah, that's what you got to do. Walk away. That's what I did with Monetize This. You're talking about that's why I'm not around anymore, because I just walked away because it wasn't what it was for me anymore. I did get hung up on it for a while. You know, there were a few weeks where I'd hang around and maybe say 2 to 3 things in 3 or 4 hours. And it just got bored and tired for me, so I stopped doing it.
Yeah, that's why I thought I liked Throwdown with you, because like we had more time to me and you talk or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
definitely. The problem is when Throwdown became Monetize This.
I don't think it did really. I think that
there were some nights, not all the time, but there are some nights where it became just total like shitting on Tommy nights. Or donations were just full on Debe pussy for 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, we had a few of them, but I still think like Throwdown like 90% of the time is a little bit different. But I think one of the things is it's definitely not different. It was different when you were there though, because if it's me and you and that stuff, like I don't know, I just feel like it's different.
I try to steer it towards more normality. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I like when we had little stories that we would talk about, and it was only supposed to be an hour, 2 hours, something like that, you know. So I didn't want it to be the 7 hour, 8 hour, like, you know, anything can happen on that show, stream, whatever you want to call it. 'Cause
everything happens, not just can happen. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I was going to tell you, there's a fine line. I realize you probably don't understand the difference, but there's a difference to me when you reach out and say, "Hey, do you want to be on the show tomorrow night?" versus, "Hey, I need somebody," or "Hey, can you come on?" There's a fine line that you might not realize it, but there's a difference if you ask me if I want to be on the show, or if you were to text me and say, "Hey, I think I'm alone tonight. I need somebody." If you ever text me and say, "Hey, I need you to come on tonight," I'm on no matter what. If you ever say you need me on, I'm on for you. If you ask if I want to be on, I'm going to be honest with you and tell you the truth. But if you ever need me to do something, just tell me and I'm on for you if I can.
I feel like that's wrong though. Like if you don't, why would I? You know, like why would I want? You know, then you're like, oh, I gotta be on because he needs me. Like that sucks. Like I don't want to do that to anybody.
No, to be honest, because that's why it's easier for me to walk away from like monetize this and stuff because it's not my show. To be honest, I like not having that responsibility. Feel like I have to do it. But if you tell me like, hey, I need some help with something, like, hey, yeah, I'd be happy to help you out with that. Show up for a show here or there. But if you want to ask me, I'll be honest with you. Be like, hey, you want to be on tonight? I'd be like, I don't know, I'm feeling kind of tired. I'd be like, I'm alone. We could just game or something. Like, oh, fuck yeah, sure, whatever, man, I can do it.
Oh yeah, I felt like I was like, a lot of people would be like, oh, you know, Joel just hits me up because he just needs something. So then I was like, I don't want to do that with Troy.
No, I'm happy to be the backup in that case. I'll joke about it, but no, if you need me to be on, I'm happy to come on and help you out with something.
Yeah.
I don't always want to be on because I don't need to be on every show with you.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is I don't want this. I try not to have the same people on every show, and it's like, you know, it's a little bit. It's trying to figure it out now is a little weird because like poor Drew's on everything, and I'm like, I need to get, you know, mix up people. You know what I mean? Mix up some stuff. Like I don't know, different people on different things. Otherwise, it's the same thing. It is the same thing. Then it's like, oh, we're doing the same thing again. Might as well just have one or two, you know. But Throwdown,
schedule stuff out more in advance. I mean, it always seems like it's last minute for you, day before, 2 days before.
Yeah, Throwdown should be like Tuesday at 10 or something like that. Sleepy never says, "Oh, look, these two friends having a heart-to-heart. So cute."
That must be why everyone tuned out.
Right.
You fucking piece of shit, motherfucker!
I'll kill you. No, I just like doing stuff with. Yeah, monetize this is always rough because I mean, look at how many other people said that. You know what I mean? But what's weird to me, not you, but like other people, about that is like if you're there, it's different. So like, why not be there? You know, like I've heard a lot of people complain about like, oh, you know, Luke and this other guy and this other guy. It's like, well, where are you? Like, you could be on. Why don't you be on the show then? Because it is different when you know everybody's on the show. Like, you know, like when JB left, we were having good shows. We weren't having bad shows. We were having great shows. JB on Corrupted, we were having good shows. When he was on Monetize This, we were having really good shows, like with JB, me, and Lee, and everybody. And you know,
people realize that how varying it can be, the degrees of difficulty of a show, how easy it is or how hard it is, depending on things like that. Like, again, going back to my own personal experiences, the reason why we monetize this is because it's easier because I'm in the background. I'm not in the forefront as much. I'm not doing as much into it. So it's harder for me to get involved in it. Whereas back in the day when we were doing the full shows with like you, me, JB, Ken, or more accurately, you, Ken, JB, Leah, me on the back end, like those shows are a whole lot easier because, to be honest, JB can make it a whole lot easier. Like the rapport the three of you had from doing Corrupted for so long made things that much easier to bounce back and forth. When you struggle getting a couple people here or there, or we don't know as much to talk about, it's tough. So I think audience maybe don't realize that. They understand it was a lot funnier back then, but may not realize it was a whole lot easier to do as well.
Yeah, we could go on with no idea about what's going on about anything, and it would just be fine. Just like but I think about when it was like me and Jesse and Dave, and
well, then you go batshit crazy. That's the funniest thing is like depending on the crew of people you have, the show can kind of migrate a little bit. You got Jesse and Dave. Oh, we got a little Final Frontier newsy.
Well, I mean, but that was the original Monetize This. It was like me, Tommy, and me, Tommy, and Chris, and then it was me, Tommy and Dave, and then it was me, Dave, and JB, and you would always come on randomly. But me and you, we used to do a show just me and you, and like we didn't. That was way back, so it's like it's crazy. Like when I used to do the Rage thing, and then it's so funny, dude, that like me and you did a show back in 2011 or 12 or 10 or whatever it was, and we would do these shows, and I guess you couldn't go live on YouTube then or something, and we were going live on or you
Stickam.
We were going live on Stickam.
It just took me about 15 seconds to remember the word Stickam. I'm like, what's that site? What's that site with all the fucking chatting and naked people? What was that site?
Oh my God, Diablo 3 just uploaded the PTR. The PTR has been uploaded by Diablo. Yes.
Mighty Belt.
Mighty Belt. I can go play the new Demon Hunter. Yes. Yes, everybody. Ah! Sorry, I'm a wicked nerd. I've been waiting for the PTR forever. It's just launched just now. They delayed it by a week. They're like, oh, we can't wait. Like, dude, an hour before they were launching the PTR last week, they were like, getting ready to deploy it. And then they were like, sorry, we found out something and we're canceling it until we don't know.
What's a PTR?
It's a public test realm.
It's like PTS, public test server.
So they literally released next season. Next season's going to have this special effect that happens during the season, and they released a new set for the Demon Hunter class, and you can actually go play it, like the actual season and whatever. And they give you speedy things and quick drops and all these things, so you can test it.
Test everything out. That's
cool.
Yeah. How much different stuff do they have? It sounds from how much you're excited. It sounds like they redid a whole bunch of stuff. They respec your character and everything.
Well, they just added a set to the Demon Hunter, which is going to be like a barbarian set, which is like a whirlwind build, like which is
set of what, like armor and
like a whole set of all gear. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
It's basically like allowing you to do something with the Demon Hunter that you would have never done before. So, it's kind of cool. But
you can use more like melee weapons instead of the dual crossbows and shit like that.
Yeah,
maybe?
So there's a thing where you spin around as the Demon Hunter, like shooting, like Matrix style, like, and you spin around like a tornado. And,
so it's like a Reaper in Overwatch does the little death blossom.
Exactly like that. Yeah, and except so you never stop, and the more you spin, the more it picks up power and stuff like that.
You just keep spinning over and you just repeatedly.
It's like a whirlwind barbarian does that same thing. So some people are disappointed but we don't know how powerful it's going to be and exactly what it's going to do. So that's what I'm excited to go test now. I'm like really excited about this. I'm going to probably play.
That's like a 12-year-old demon hunter inventing moves. Like, Demon Hunter Tornado! Ah! And then he just spins in circles for 15 seconds until he passes out.
Leo, wake up! Like, so I'm playing hardcore also in Diablo, which is like if you die, you lose your character. That's it. So,
permadeath.
Permadeath. I just reached level 70, and then I reached level 30 Paragon, which is like reaching level 100 something. So I haven't died yet. I got a bunch of achievements that I never really get achievements in Diablo 3 anymore because I've gotten everything, and so I've been getting achievements every second. So I'm pumped for that. And dude, it's fun as shit. Like playing this game, like knowing that if you die, that's it. Like before I used to be like, fuck that, I'm never doing that. And now, dude, I'm having so much fun doing that. It's weird.
I like the challenge.
Yeah, I actually like it.
It makes put more care into it because you can't just be like blindly rushing or fucking just mess around, try to go aggro on a guy. You gotta actually keep your dude alive.
Episode 22 of Note to Self is coming out tomorrow. Everybody that asked me about it, it'll have some hot takes in it. Note to Self, coming out tomorrow or earlier. There's my advertisement on Patreon. Yeah, man, but yeah, dude, I'll try to hit you up more, like, kind of like, when I know, like, shows are filled up or whatever, I'll be like, yo, if you want to come on, but we're good, whatever. And then if I'm like, I have nothing tonight, not, like, whatever, I'll hit you, I'll be like, I could use you, but I don't want you to like drop what you're doing to help me. But if I'm like, but I will let you know, like, hey,
dude, I'm not doing shit. I haven't worked in like a month and a half, and I got nothing else to do. It's not like I'm going out anywhere. Every now and then I go for a bike ride or golfing, but that's about it.
Yeah, dude. I just like, you know me. I like doing shows with people, and people are different, man. I wish that, some people weren't like they were like, so I could have them back on again, you know what I mean? But it's like you've seen some people do some weird shit out there, and you're like, that's what are you gonna do? I don't know.
That's another part of it. Stop bringing back total shitbags.
I don't know. Yeah, it's weird because like I remember how the good things about people, and I'll be like, it's so worth it because they've just got these great things about them. But then the bad is so crazy and creepy or like wrong that it's like, what? And it seems to happen every time. Every time I bring somebody back, it's like, there they go. It's like they double down on their crazy. Like right away at some point, and you're like, what?
Yeah, they can't contain it. They just keep it in for as long as they can. And then once you start talking to them, like, the crazy's back out again.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't get it. I'm like, why are you doing this? Like, why don't we just do good stuff?
You bring out people. Let's be honest.
I
bring out the insanity in people.
Yeah, maybe I do. There's something about me though, dude, and I'm always trying to figure it out. Maybe I think you know more than anybody, but.
You ever seen that movie, The Crazies? You're like patient zero. You're just setting it all off.
I'm setting it off, or they're doing well, or they like get popular on YouTube somehow because of something weird.
Oh, they learn what not to do.
Well, I hate because I bring that stuff up all the time. I feel like I'm Trump. I'm always like, this is what I did for someone. Like, but it's like, it's really funny to me. Like, it's like the Tommy thing, like telling him to make a video and he does it and then he blows up. And then what was it at the time? Like, other people get successful, like in a way because of the wave of it, like in those things. And you see it and you're like, wow, that's crazy how that happened.
Your YouTubing is like me in the video games. You're a better coach than you do it yourself.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's like
somebody else what to do.
It's like Ryan Waters in Fall River, Massachusetts. Like nobody knows who the guy is, yet he trained a whole bunch of wrestlers who are in the business now. And it's like he's still sitting there eating a Hot Pocket somewhere. And these guys.
Tell you what he's not doing. He's not out in the curb going, I trained this guy so and so 40 years ago. No, he's just shutting up, running his gym.
That's the thing. That's the difference between Ryan Waters and me. I got to virtue signal myself. This fucking guy's just a man. This guy's just a man. All right, Drew, we'll see you later, Drew. You have a good night, brother. I'll be on Out of Nowhere tonight, I think. If Jake DeMarco is sick tonight, I'll probably come on with some news, wrestling news, and then I'm going to play video games. If he's not sick, we probably will do Out of Nowhere for an hour to 2 hours, and then I'll play video games. Because either way, he won't be able to go too long because he'll probably have to throw up blood or something crazy. It's horrific. So Troy, if you're around,
it goes off the deep end and just becomes like a gangster, just full on, just starts running underground like fight clubs and shit like that. He's bound to go off the deep end one day. All the health issues, his family just seems too nice. People picking on him. He's gonna lose one day.
Oh my god, dude!
Snap.
Dude,
he's gonna break bad.
Poor Jake.
Jake DeMarco breaks bad.
Life beats him down more than anything. That's crazy, and he just doesn't care. He's like, yeah, whatever. I'll keep going. Yeah. So if you're on tonight, I will be on probably Warzone, maybe, unless I'm too insane about Diablo. But I probably will be on Warzone.
Yep, I'll be around.
All right, man. I'll talk to you. Thanks for calling.
Peace.
Bye, baby. Thank you to Troy for calling in. Clarified a bunch of shit too, man. I'd love to have Troy more. So now, Troy, you made a mistake because now I'm going to be texting you every once in a while saying, I need you. That's what Tommy used to text to me. Tommy C used to text me like, Joe, I need you. I need you for this if you're there. Hello, I do. I miss that guy.
Shit bum.
Now that Troy's here, let's play a game called This the Liberal Off Abortion is Murder Obama should be in jail God is good the second moment is the best lol. Sad face. MJK love Troy boy which I just realized rhymes with soy boy.
Troy boy. Take a picture of a soy boy and then put Troy's head on him on a t-shirt. James Metzler, man. Thank you, James, for all the donations during this stream. Yeah, we did pretty good as far as numbers, it looks like, for on this channel. I And I love Drewy. Sleepy Never. Yeah, I never say, whenever someone says peace, I'm like the Dave Chappelle bit where Dave Chappelle's like, all right, zippity doo dah to you too, Dave. Like, that's exactly what I'm like, man. When Troy's like, peace out, and I'm like, okay. I'm like the white lawyer guy. Zippity doo dah to you too, Dave. Zip it up and zip it out. Oh, man, dude, I love that shit. If Joe was born after 2000, he would totally be bi. So funny in a gay way. What the fuck? I'm pretty weird, man. I'm not worried about being gay at all, dude. I'm not worried about like touching a guy's ass and being like, "Yo, what's up?"
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. I'm not gay.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. Joe, look at your Twitter DM from me. You need to see this ASAP.
Oh my God, what the fuck? Casey is raw. Oh my God, Casey, what's up, dude? Oh no. Fish Lips McGee. Yeah, man, I think JB had the right idea by getting out of the community or whatever you call it. Yeah, I've been trying to do that too, man. I'm trying to like rebuild, with some new people that are, what I mean, trying to find people that are good, who aren't like backstabbers and stuff like that, and don't want to do nefarious things, because I don't want to be surrounded by that anymore, man. I don't want to be surrounded by this like drama and people talking about everybody and all these different things. So I really tried months ago, and I almost completely separated the perfect way I needed to. And I'm still trying to do that now. So, yeah, I think it's good, man. So having Troy around for some things would be great, because I obviously love his ass. And, yeah, I think we're heading in the right direction there as far as that goes. Casey is raw. Thank you for the $3. Those lips on Drew. Dude, that's a T-shirt right there. I'd call it the carp shirt. Call it the carp shirt. Welcome to the carp shirt, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, I'm so pumped up. Are you serious, Diablo? Like, are you ready to go, dude? I'm logging into Diablo right now. I'm so fired up about this. I'm ready to test that new Demon Hunter set, brother. Let's go! I'm logging in. Is it working? Is it going to work? It's the PTR. It's working. It's working, everybody. Good God Almighty, it's working. Thank you to Troy for calling. Is it working? Hell yeah, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go live on Twitch.
Window of opportunity at the early game with how fast they got.
Shut up, dude. Man, other people already live with it. Shit. I thought I'd be like one of the first people live with it, because I saw it pop up. Do. Chat, what's up, man? Normally I'd be up hanging out with my kids right now, yeah. I'd drop up there. I gotta go say hi to them. Oh my God, I gotta lower the volume, man. I'm losing my mind here. And then I got to, did I copy my hardcore character? What the hell's going on? Oh. I gotta remember I'm on the PTR. Do. I pee myself. Let me see. What's up, chat? I'm dying, man. Sorry, just rotting away. What's up, chat? Thank you guys for watching. Corrupted. I'm jumping on Twitch, man. I haven't played the PTR in a while. So, what's up, guys? I haven't played the PTR in a while, dude. All right, we'll see everybody on YouTube. Out. Going over to twitch.tv/JoeCroninJCS. Eventually, I'm going to make that Evil Spectrum 3, but see you guys over there, maybe. I may not be live for long, or I may be in and out and stuff like that, but whatever. Bye. Thank you. Yeah, Troy, hit the like button. That's a good idea, Troy.